Kal Yafai versus Jerald Paclar. Who do y'all think is gonna win this fight? Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video. It helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So this fight is scheduled for 10 rounds in the bantamweight division to take place this coming weekend, this Saturday on the 5th of November, November 5, 2022, live over at the Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates in the undercard of the Dimitri Bivol versus Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez fight to be shown live around the world on DAZN. So tune into DAZN if you want to see this fight. So Kal Yafai, to those who don't know who he is, he's the former WBA champion. He hasn't fought since he lost to Chocolatito more than 2 years ago. That was back in February of 2020 before the pandemic hit. Yeah, that was a long time ago. He hasn't fought since then. I guess that loss was a tough one. He ended up getting stopped by Chocolatito. But I would have never expected him to take this much time off because of that loss. I don't know if there's another reason why, maybe COVID or what have you, but he hasn't fought since then. It's been more than 2 years since he fought, and he's going in there against a fellow Filipino in Jerald Paclar, a 24-year-old fighter from my home country, the Philippines, with a record of 16 wins, 5 losses, 9 wins coming by way of knockout or TKO. Yeah, he's known as the Predator. He's coming for win against Jenuel Lauza. Before that, he lost to young Sigibo over in South Africa last year. Looks like it was a close fight based off what the judges had. And yeah, Paclar ain't that bad. Maybe I'm a little biased because I'm from the Philippines, but he ain't that bad. He is currently one of the top fighters from the Philippines at this weight, around this weight, 100. Right now he's super fly, but yeah, he's ranked number 11 by out of 67 fighters in the Philippines, and number 113 ranked out of 700 fighters. Yeah, he's better than your typical average Filipino domestic fighter, in my opinion. Yeah, I'd say he's not that bad in terms of domestic level of the Philippines. But then again, he's going in there against a former world champion in Kal Yafai. Now, this fight on paper should be a win for Kal Yafai. Even though the long layoff, this and that, I'm sure the matchmakers did their homework and they chose somebody that Yafai can outbox, at least on paper. But me being Filipino, I'm honestly hoping that Yafai doesn't have it anymore. If the Yafai from a couple years ago comes back, if Yafai is still the same fighter as he was from a couple years ago, he should win this fight, no problem. There's levels to this sport, and Yafai, being a world champion, has proven to be one of the top fighters in or around this weight. So on paper, he should be able to win this fight if he is the same fighter. But I'm hoping that the inactivity will affect him in this fight and Paclar pulls off the big upset. I'm rooting hard for Paclar. This is his moment. I think he needs to jump on him early on and catch Yafai off guard, because he hasn't fought in more than 2 years. So it affects you. A lot of people don't think so, but in my opinion, I think inactivity does affect you. It affects your performance when it comes to an actual fight. Even though you've been training, in the gym or sparring in the gym, it's still a little different when you're fighting somebody who wants to knock the crap out of you. So Paclar, in my opinion, needs to really go out there and try to knock him out from the get-go and surprise him with something, but not too aggressive to the point where you get careless and open yourself up. But definitely take advantage of the inactivity that Yafai has gone through this past couple years. But like I said, if Yafai is still the same fighter, he should be able to go out there and win this fight, either by TKO in the second half or by unanimous decision. But I could be wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I've been wrong many times before. Anything is possible in the sport of boxing. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and watching. Like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.